Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the time of day it is that you're watching this. This is the YouTube video of Tiny living in a cabin. And if you can look between that tree, that's the nearest neighbor. You don't want to have to go borrow sugar or milk or butter. That's a walk. And as you can see, there's no other neighbors except my aunt. This is my tiny house. It is a 12 by 24 cabin, and most people were asking how I bathe. Well, in the summertime, I come out here and use those. I used to have a tent, but the wind tore it up, so I'm going to get another tent. But I do sometimes stand up on the porch and bathe, because once all the leaves and everything get back on these trees, nobody can see me except my mom if she come outside. This blue thing is for the dog food. The little bitty white one is where I pee, but it's on the inside. I take it inside. And that other one with the star on it, that's my poop pot. So I leave them out here to air out during the day. In nighttime, because I schedule when I have to use the bathroom. Peeing, I can't schedule that, but pooping, I have to schedule that. So that's when I bring that in. And yep, this is it. This is where I wash dishes, and as you see, I have not washed them in a couple days. My water, I have to throw that thing away. That water is green there. I don't even know what's in those two buckets. That little bitty bucket over there, I have something in there to put in there to keep the smell down when I do poop. Distilled water. I only use distilled water on my body. We do have a well water. I get the well water from my aunt's house to wash dishes. And as you can see, when we're coming inside, I'm a part of the She Shed Sisters. I'm number 196, and I think the last time I looked, it was over 30,000. So I'm getting ready to go on a cruise. No, ooh. So the place is a hot mess. So I'm gonna turn around. There's my door. There's no codes out here, so the walls are not finished. I don't care. I don't get visitors. Ain't nobody had to come out and inspect it because there's no electricity and no running water. This is just a purple piece of fabric that I got on the door. The door is magnetized, so I put 2 magnets up there and hang the curtain. But let me go and put it down to get a little bit of light. So I just let it go, get some light in there. And this is a shoe holder. I just put random stuff in there. Coming around to the right, I have 2 refrigerators. Only one of them is plugged up, which is the big one down there. I have an extension cord that runs to the house, mainly for this and the fan and the TV. And I just had to pull the fan out today. So when you live in tiny, you have to make use of every little nook and cranny. And yes, I have. Got the little shelves. I put stuff on the shelves. On the rafters, I hang pots, pans, and cups. Above the window, I use those little shelves. I have a hook rack, a cup rack above the window where I hang my pots and pans. Here's my little dish rack to dry the dishes after I wash them outside. I cook on a camping stove. It burns butane, which is in here. And this right here. I was camping, and another lady was camping, and she had this, and it started storming at night. So I ran and got my stuff off the picnic table and put it back in my Jeep. And she had let me use that to cut down the wind. And it just never stopped raining, so I just left. And I called and told her, I said, well, I'll pay you for it. She said, girl, don't worry about that thing. It was $3. This right here is an old dresser that I've got. I really need to replace it. I found it when I was moving out of the apartment. This is some fabric I got from Walmart. I just think that is so pretty. It's not my color, but it's pretty. And this was, like I said, old dresser. Didn't have the drawers. So I just store pots, pans, and some dishes underneath there. This is my cleaning stuff. These are blackout curtains. Nobody can see in here. Nobody comes out here because at nighttime, it's pitch black dark out there. You don't see nothing. But I do have some lights that pop on when you walk up to the cabin. I did find some of those. I have a fruit basket where I hang bread and fruit, but I stopped putting fruit up there because I couldn't reach it. Right here is a toaster oven that I have never used. I had it since I was in my apartment. A thing of water. This I found, I think, at a Goodwill. And here's the curtains again. And I just put food and stuff, dishes and things down in there. My walker. These are two of those plastic shelves from Walmart that holds my food and some more dishes. Yeah, I have too much for just one person. I'm getting ready to start really throwing stuff away. These are my bags packed for the cruise. I put my fruit in this little bag right here. That's the ladder leading up to the lofts. I have a double loft. Most times I just throw stuff up there, because as you can tell, I'm already outwinded. So let's keep going along the left side of the cabin. This came from the Goodwill as well. It's like a little shelf. Now, I have not cleaned up. I'm tired. I've been tired since I moved in here. But this came from the Goodwill. I put some of my Bibles underneath there. A couple of my Bibles. There's a box full of journals and some stuff on the bottom. When living tiny off the grid, these things here will save your clothes and your furniture. I normally get the big bucket that lasts 6 months, but so far this have lasted about 4 or 5 months, and I put them all over. So downstairs I usually do 1, 2, about 4 or 5 downstairs and 2 upstairs, one on each side of each loft. My, what you call them dishes? Old dishes. I collect old stuff. I found that TV when I was camping. It's you can plug it up in the car. That's why I really got it. So when I'm camping, you can plug it up in the house. So I have a little charger that I can plug it up into while I'm in here. And right here is 2 suitcases. These are my check bags for the cruise. Then I got these 2 that's gonna be carry on. There's the third one. That's 5. This one right here is 6. And that blue one over there is 7. This one I'm waiting on my sister to get here because she have another suitcase. This is nothing but shoes. And so over here I have lights, DIY lights that I made all along there. I rarely ever cut them on. Down there is stuff that I use for nighttime, for pain that I need, especially when the pain hits at night. That's when it normally hits. This is my little altar. My Bibles. I have several Bibles up under there, probably about 10 or 12 up in there. A shelf that I brought from Germany. It was a wall unit that would take up a whole wall. It would not have fit in this cabin. However, when I moved in here, I had it in storage. A storm came and destroyed everything I had in storage, to include a washer and a dryer, beds, and my unit that I had for 30 years. I put a railing up there to put some of my hats, just random decorations. Like I said, I just put tacks on those curtains. This is my nightstand. Although I have a bed upstairs, you can't see it, but the bed is right behind that little Barbie helicopter. I don't hardly ever go up there. I don't even know why I bought a cabin with lofts where you can go upstairs. The other day I actually fell off the ladder and the bookshelf caught me. I missed a step, fell backwards. I sleep right here. Sit right here. Pretty much do everything right here on this love seat that can recline out. I don't have the energy or the strength to do it. But I have a machete beside me in case I want company that wants to crawl in here. Jake. This is a thing I got from Ross. It's one of the things you put at the foot of your bed. So I got a lot of stuff in there. How I created my walls to separate rooms. You know, I got these, which are those plastic shelvings that separates the kitchen from the living room. So to separate the living room from the closet, let's go to my walk-in closet. And I use all kind of little lights, you know, with batteries. And my little Juicy Couture pillows. Oh yeah, and there's my little Juicy rug that I bought the other day. Some of y'all saw it in the other video. I found this little Barbie RV at a thrift store. My grandbaby made that for me, one of them. Here is my walk-in closet. Let me stand back so y'all can see. And as you can see, this cabin does have 5 windows, one on each side and one upstairs. And so this little thing came from a Goodwill. Up here are my bags. Right there are Louis Vuittons, Kate Spade, Michael Kors, and I house bags inside those bags. Those are some random backpacks. That's a Victoria's Secret. There's Coach right here. Some of my Juicies. Juicy. These are my vintage boho type clothes when I want to feel like gypsy when I'm out camping. These are those. These have pants. There's my wallets, coin purses, and all that stuff. Another little flash lantern. Some more purses. Some more Juicy purses. Some more purses down there. These are my face wipes. I have tons of face wipes. Down in the bottom, below the crystal bag, is a container like this full of shirts. My word shirts. Shirts that have words on them. Where I hang my dresses. My Juicy Couture towels. My Juicy Couture socks. And this container, these two right here, from the top to the bottom, goes shirts, skirts, pants. This one does the same thing. Random little, that's me and my daughter. 2 of my grandchildren. My daughter when she graduated Prairie View. This is just random stuff in that little pink bag. The things that were in there are now in one of the bags to go on the cruise with me. This is my pajamas, which it's time to take it upstairs because those are winter pajamas. And up here, I hang some bags. And as you can see, another one of those water bags. And I got 2 right here beside me. Hang some of my bags. There's my Coaches and my Fossil. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Coaches and a Fossil. Coming down right here is some of my makeup. Some of my creams. This is just random little jars. So if I don't want to carry a big jar of lotion or something, I can put it in one of those. My towels. What I do with this, I have a little clip and I clip it. And I will show you. There's nothing back there. Sometimes the deers, when they come out, they come right to the window. It'd be so nice. On this side is the bathroom. So when I get ready to poop, because I have a lazy colon, I do not use the bathroom every day like normal people. I have to jump start my colon. I have to wake my colon up. I have to have revival with my colon just to get my colon to move. So I will bring that pot that's outside inside once I take my medicine, because I know within 3 to 6 hours I'm gonna go. So here's my toilet paper, and yeah, I had to go there. I had to start wearing bladder control pads because bladder get out of control. And so here's another shelf that I got from IKEA, and I just put random stuff on there: medicine, lotions, shower gels, because I do have a membership at Planet Fitness, so I can go to Planet Fitness and take a shower, or I can go to Love's. I just prefer going to Planet Fitness since I'm paying for it. Love's, they done went up to $15. Here's my soaps. There's my wig Betsy. So these are some of my soaps, and inside here are more soaps and deodorants and stuff. You don't want to run out when you live off the grid. So I have all that stuff: lotions, shampoos, conditioner. This stuff here is a lifesaver. When I don't take a shower outside, sometimes I'll do this, which is a makeshift no rinse shower wash. which is 1 part witch hazel and 2 parts distilled water and a couple drops of essential oil of your choice. In here is all my, not all of them, but most of them, wipes, baby wipes, all that stuff. I can't pull it out with one hand because if I keep pulling it, it will tip over. So all my baby wipes in there, and it goes all the way. Nothing but wipes in there. All this stuff gotta go upstairs. These are dresses that I brought down from the winter, so they're gonna go on the hanger. That's my Louis bag. I was trying to decide if I was gonna carry that on the cruise. Then I have 4 more shelves right there that's full of clothes and socks and pajamas and stuff. I do have a sink that's gonna have to go because I had no running water. I thought I would get it, and I thought I had an idea where I could put a, and I still might, put a 5-gallon jug up there and just let the water run and put that pot that was outside on the porch back up under there to catch the water. But I don't know. These are my mini bottles of perfume. Sarah, Lucy, she mad. And up here is a, oh yeah, this is how I separate with these bookshelves to separate the rooms. So this is another bookshelf, came from Big Lots, on my towels. Way too many towels for me. And I had about 3 times as much, but I gave them away. The hand towels. Random stuff down there. Another dresser, which got clothes. I don't know, this thing broke. So this goes underclothes, lacy clothes, t-shirts, and leggings down at the bottom. Some more makeup and some jewelry. Don't try to come out here because none of this jewelry's real. I'm sorry, I didn't yell that loud. And so yeah, I got 2 bookshelves over here that separates this closet from the living room. And on this, which is a room divider, this is what I'm gonna wear getting on the ship. This came from the thrift store. Ain't that pretty? That and that white dress and some either pink or white tennis shoes. But I had the room divider that divides the bathroom from the dining room. Yeah, and that's my new bed seat. That's what I'm carrying on the ship. Another one of them bags. So I hang a bunch of clothes there, a bunch of dresses and stuff that I hang right there on both sides. Right there's a bag that says essentials. Some of my Barbies are back there hiding. I say, I gotta get it together. But they ain't supposed to be back there. They're supposed to be out here where I can see them. This is how they used to bathe in Germany with those water pitchers. That pitcher came from Germany. They would have a bowl. I think my bowl broke or maybe got lost in that flood. But that's how they would wash in Germany. There is a table up under there. There's some more of my babies. There's some more of my babies. The 2 in the middle are my birthday Barbies for my 60th. There's the next window. And sometimes when I feel like it, I'll light these candles. They're not candles. What you call them things? That one's a candle. That one's a oil lamp. And another oil lamp. And another oil lamp. Sometimes I'll light them. If I don't feel like lighting them, I have like tea lights that is all along here. It'd be about 10 of them. And then I have to blow them out because it gets so hot in here. But it will light this place up. My porcelain dolls. This little girl right here, she's about 32 years old. I've had her since 1989. Yeah, she's old. And there's some more Barbies. And some more Barbies. She's my most recent one. My calm down girl. A friend of mine found this huge bookshelf on the side of the road and brought it to me. And I'm like, why did you do that? Because you know, now I just got to fill it. So I started filling it with stuff. When I get sick of looking at it, I just pull that curtain down. That covers that at least. And this little thing right here has some shoes in it. There's some shoes up under the table. Like I said, all this stuff, once I come back off my cruise, goes back into its proper place. Because it takes me a couple of months to pack and get the stuff packed and out the way. And I could have went upstairs to pack it, but I'd either freeze up there or I'd have burnt up. Then I had to come down. So I bring the suitcases and stuff down and pack down here and just leave them here. Because ain't nobody coming in here. There's my Wounded Warrior blanket. My shadow box from the military next to that big Barbie girl. And most people, when they live tiny, they don't have this much stuff. I'm extra. And like I say, I just got stuff sitting everywhere. These are my water station where I have bottles of water. And what I do is I had 2 of these and my grandson wanted one, so I gave it to him. Because in the summertime, I can put 1.5 cups of ice in each one and it would last me for like 3 days. And I just stay cool with, 2 of them with ice. So then I got all these extra little ones that I fill up with ice just to keep cool up in here. One of my pieces that says, "Greater is He, but you belong to God. My dear children, you have already won a victory over those people. Because the spirit who lives in you is greater than the spirit who lives in the world." That's my grandson, my little handsome. That was last year. And then in here is some containers. And then there's oh my God, I still got dirty dishes right here. I thought I took them all out. There's a chest down there that have all my COVID stuff. And you're probably saying, well, why you got it all down there? Because I ain't had a chance to use it yet. And I still have sanitizer and like in that bag, that pink bag on the floor. A lot of sanitizer, gloves, and stuff in that. And got a bread box with some snacks in it. Some tea and stuff and some energy drinks. These came from Dollar General. Sparkling Energy. Sparkling Energy Black Cherry. Tastes pretty good. There's another shelf that I put shoes in. Shoes are in the little box. Shoes are in the basket. Shoes are in that second box. And yeah, that's it. There's the other loft. That one runs about 15 feet maybe. I don't know. It's 12 by 24 feet. And I got a thing hanging up here with lights. I don't hardly ever use it, so it's probably going to come down. Mostly what I use is lights like this one, and it's magnetic, so it'll stick there. So when I come in at night, I can just cut it on, and I have one in the car with me if I know I'm coming in at night, because I don't want to have company meeting me trying to come in here. And that is tiny living. So let me know what you think if you plan on going tiny one day. Now I have to tell y'all, when I open this door, I have to literally, I used to come with the machete, and I used to keep the machete right there. So the one that's in the car, I probably will bring it back out and put it back there, because one day I opened this door and there was a snake right up there. And a couple times I would look out in the middle of the night because the dog just kept barking like crazy, and there was a snake on the porch. And I'm like, okay, so we got to fix this problem. But yep, this is my tiny house number 196. And the other day You see my shoe out there. The other one's right there. The other day I was walking to dump my pee. I watered the trees. Yeah. If the dogs and the cows and the horses can do it, I can too. So I was going out there, which I normally use another tree, but I just wanted to change trees, and I saw a snake. I said, okay, you can have a shoe in the house and everything. Yes, if you come toward it, but he went that way. He went toward the bush. So this is my tiny house, my little cabin, my little humble abode. I don't know where the dogs are. There's 4 of them. And this is the front yard. You don't hear nothing till nightfall, when the dogs start barking at crickets, snakes, and everything else out here. Skunks, bobcats, possums, field mice, and they catch them. Rabbits, birds. I don't know how they catch birds, but them dogs catch birds. So yeah, this is the cabin. Leave your comment. If it's your first time here, we talk about everything. I tell y'all, we talk about everything on this channel. So thank you for stopping by. And I'm going to get ready to get on out of here and go wash clothes. Y'all have a beautiful day. God bless you.